Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this Sunday. We're in PvP League. Was that week 7? I think. Yeah. We're at week 7, I guess. And we're back on Lux this time. Okay, not Bergroon. And you guys may be thinking, okay, who is he? Who is he commenting today with? My name, of course, Celty. And guys, I have someone I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys missed, and I certainly missed him. And he's finally back. Some of you guys might be happy. Most of you probably won't be happy. I, for one, am happy. I'm, of course, talking about Iceflux. Hello. How are you today?
Good evening. I am very good, thank you. And how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Bit of a weird weather here. Like, we have sun. We're having thunderstorms that are literally knocking trees out of the ground. But yeah, everything is fine.
I'm just glad there's no more sun.
Do you guys know what sun is there in the UK?
Oh, we do actually. We've had a heat wave the past 2 months or so.
Oh, okay. So how have you been?
Yeah, I've been really good. Been focusing on real life and work a lot, and yeah, I've been chilling, enjoying time off.
Okay.
Not missing any of these players, obviously, and yeah, it's been
Obviously.
good.
Oh boy, almost savage. We missed you, man. We missed you. Everyone did.
I will just quickly know, and this is going to be the highlight, I think. I want to thank all of you players who decided to leave me 264 unread DMs. 264.
264 unread DMs in 3 weeks. That's amazing. But that shows how much people love you.
Yeah, I ignored every single one of them.
That is breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Just guys, even if Iceflux doesn't show it to you guys, he loves you. He does.
Debatable.
Right. So, have we got any what's that called again? You know, the guys that moderated. The moderators. Have we got any moderators here today from the PvP League?
Yeah, so I have seen a couple of the moderators on
Okay.
from the team.
Oh, there you go.
Looks
I
like
won.
they are starting with the keyword now, so it
Yep.
looks like we will be underway at the first round.
Perfect.
Now, I haven't been here for the past few weeks, so what's been happening?
Okay, what's been happening? So, last week, we were commenting the Bergroon server, which was a bit, it is quite different in the sense that all we really saw was, I think, 1 or 2 excavators. Rest were court magicians, magic knights, and priests. Yeah, that was pretty much it. The majority of the fights were, court magicians or magic knights, which, it's just interesting to see the difference of Bergroon and Lux playing out. Of course, on Lux, we have a lot of different classes. We have pretty much every class, although I think the majority is magic knights or court magicians. But other than that, what's happened? Nothing really, to be honest. Just regular fighting going on. And I think we also, or rather the team decided on an end date for this season, which is going to be sometime in the mid of September. So pretty much 3 weeks to go until the end of this season.
That sounds about right. Cool. Well, haven't missed much then.
Let me see. Oh God, I always forget the name of the Flow League. I don't know. It's just such a weird name. I can never remember it. Flowleague.com.
How long have you been doing these streams for? How could you forget about this?
It's a weird name. All right, let me see. Lux Planner. There you go. Oh, okay. You know what? We have a sniper on the first spot. Who would have thought? Eisen. With 14 wins and 2 losses.
Interesting. Well, snipers are pretty good, so that surprised me. Let's have a look at the ranking.
Why doesn't it surprise me that you say that?
Well, snipers are the best class in the game, you know? No favoritism there, but yeah,
I would,
definitely the best class.
I would still argue that it's probably excavators.
We're having this debate again. Look, excavators are trash, okay? Look at the top list. Like I1, Nobi, Rebecca. They're all very bad excavators.
Yeah, but it's not about the class. It's about the people who play the class. You know.
Okay, then the people that play the class are bad. Maybe you need to show them how to play the class.
No comment. But
Right.
you know, you remember we still need to do our showdown.
Oh yeah, we do. Well,
Yeah.
I keep on offering you the gauntlet, but you keep on
No, no,
rejecting it.
no. I said when we reach, what was it again? 1,000 followers?
Wait, 1,000?
Wasn't it 1,000?
God, how many followers are we on?
I actually don't know. Let me check. Um, doop, doop, doop. I actually just don't know. How many are we at? We are at 363. So some way to go.
600.
No,
odd to go.
363.
Yeah, 637
Ah, yeah.
to go.
Yeah. So you guys know what to do. You want to see me destroying a sniper? Just hit that follow button.
Much doubt.
Looks like we got the players for the first round.
Yeah, looks like got about 10 people so far.
Yep. Vegan. God, I don't know. I love that name.
Yeah, they trolled me in chat some time ago. Like I was talking to chat and they were basically saying, is the meat drops from Florensia vegan free? And I'm like, well, no. And they're like, well, can you introduce something that's vegan? And I'm like, no.
Oh my god. Do we really have a player named Pokemon here tonight? Oh god. Poke Squad.
You'll be surprised some of the players' names that you'll see these days. Cool. Looks like the last few people are being added to the list.
Yep. Yeah, I still love that guild name Thick. It
Is
has
there
a
a reason to why you left that guild name?
it has a beauty to it. It's like, you know, what guild are you in? Well, I'm in Thick. You know. And then you walk around with a flaming oh, what's that weapon even called? I can't pronounce that.
Well, it's hard to describe the weapon you're trying to say when I can't see a weapon.
Last finger. I don't know how to pronounce that in English.
Well, you just said it. The last finger.
No,
Is
no,
what
no,
you
but
said,
I
right?
mean the type of weapon. What weapon it is.
Oh, the one-handed
Yeah.
finger weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, got you. I can't remember the full name for that. I
So-
just call it the one-hand little pokey stick.
One hand little poke. Okay.
Just call it something random. They'll know what we mean.
So, is that the first fight already? Are we missing it or?
Nothing's been announced.
Yeah, right?
We've just been told that people are participating and none of the first round matchups have actually been mentioned yet.
Yep.
So I believe he was just killing himself to remove his buffs, or that is something that is happening quite often these days.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, they're still adding people to the list. There we go. So chat, Pokey Queen. Oh dear.
Pokey Queen?
Pokey Queen, yeah, the Twitch chat.
Oh, I see that.
I see we got someone who's a Pokemon fan.
Who isn't?
I'm not.
Well, fair enough. I don't watch her either.
Oh, looks like we are starting after all.
Yep.
Eretica v Tenno Pain as the first round.
Tenno fail. All right, I like that. Oh.
It looks like Tenno has been buffed randomly,
Yeah.
so we have got someone who is randomly buffing people. Which means he will have to kill himself just to remove the buff from that has been given to him.
Or he could just stay with the buff because hey, it's just 15.
Yeah, but rules are rules at the end of the day. So
Yeah,
some people will just be like, even if it's only 15, no, I don't want him to have any other buffs. But
fair enough.
Crimson Mist, nice, nice start there.
You know, they could actually just ask us to kill them.
It doesn't work like that. You have to Well, yeah, you can do that, but they would lose disadvantages from that. So the whole point is you use Crimson so they can kill themselves
Yeah.
without actually losing EXP or anything
Okay.
in any way. So it's basically an easy way for the player to basically remove their buffs and lose nothing from it.
Okay.
But it looks like this is taking some time. Clearly, we're seeing how bad an excavator is right now.
It's not the class, it's the player.
What are you trying to say about the player?
No comment.
Are you trying to say I1 is bad?
That's you said that, not me.
You're not disagreeing it though.
No comment.
Fair. Well, eventually we will undergo the first round. We are 10 minutes into the league right now, so a bit of a delayed start. But it looks like we will have the first round now.
Right, perfect. So it's still Tenopane versus I1?
It's a Retica.
Oh, Retica. Oh, there we go. It's already on the
Tenopane.
way. When it comes to Shade, what did Crimson do? Oh, okay. Wait, did that count? Apparently not. So I saw the HP of Tenopane going down what looked like 0 for 1 second while they were hitting Eretica, but apparently it was not 0 HP. So I don't know if the system didn't pick it up or if it was just sheer luck.
Yeah, so from my point of view, it looked like Tenno lost half his HP. That's what I saw on my side anyway. So it looks like it could have just been a little glitch or a visual display that was incorrect.
Tenno, I cannot tell you if it was 0 HP. It was way too quick. I don't know. For me, it went halfway down and then suddenly went to what looked like 0, and then got back up like very quickly because of Vampiric Touch. So I do not know what happened there.
At the end of the day, if the system didn't class his HP at 0, then
Yeah,
just assume it was just a visual glitch.
exactly.
So yeah, we
Hey,
can assume
Grouch.
the outcome is fine.
It's a bit chaotic right now. What's going on now?
So Tenno's offering a re-PPP if the other person wants, but it looks like Eretica is pretty happy with the outcome still. We have got Rain v Nabi right now as the second round. So we got the classic Priest v Shaman matchup.
So that is already the next fight going on then.
Yes, it is currently happening in the middle as we speak.
Perfect.
The magic ball war between the two little shrimps.
You can call them that.
I just did.
And now they're both sitting down to regen. Beautiful. And I forgot to set the timer. Or rather, I didn't have enough time to even set a timer, so I'm going to start it now. Just imagine a minute added to it magically.
These matchups are always the fun ones where it always comes down to how well you can manage and handle your resources. Your mana, your HP, they all play a big part into this. But Rain is taking a lot of damage from the Touch of Death and all the skill debuffs. But the Chains of Light did allow Rain to basically get all her health back. So,
and then comes the next Touch of Death, which last 2 times Red used it hurt pretty badly. And yeah, looks like
that's
it.
like, what? Was that like 3,000 in auto attack?
That was 3.1k auto hit. Yeah, I saw that. That hurt. That hurt.
That is some fat damage. And they were both ran out of MP as well, so there's no way to really heal that or recover it. So it looks like we got Vegan v I win Jugger. I'm gonna say Judger. Yeah. I'm gonna call him Judger. Like, there's 2 different ways to pronounce that, but I'm sure they'll correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to call it Judger.
So that's gonna be priest versus court magician.
I'm pretty sure that is a Magic Knight. Last I
Yeah.
checked.
Wait, is it? Sorry, yeah, I meant Magic Knight. Did I say? Yeah, I said court magician. I meant Magic Knight.
No, you definitely say Court
Yeah,
Magician.
yeah, I know, but I meant Magic Knight. So it
So it
looks
looks
like,
like
yeah.
as if we say the same thing. Okay.
Pretty much. I bet you wanted to say that it looks like Judger was played for time.
No, I was actually going to say it looks like Vegan is holding his own with the Armor of Light, getting all the heals down. And if you look at his
Mhm.
MP isn't really going down either. So we can assume he's going to have pretty hefty MP and mana. It all comes
Absolutely.
down to can he survive the burst combo of a Magic Knight, which the full combo of the Magic Knight is probably one of the most damaging combos in the game,
Why
if done
though?
right. In the space of like it's like the Court Magician's combo, but a Magic Knight can do the same things, and with the spam of Vampiric Touch, not Vampiric Touch, Phantom Grief and Phantom
Yeah.
Pain, they can do a ton of output. Because Phantom Grief has only got a 0.8-second cast time and cooldown, so it's a very, very quick source of damage.
That's what we just saw. Even though Vegan was healing, there was no chance they could have healed fast enough to come to heal against the damage from Phantom Grief. It's crazy.
For sure. And this is one of the main reasons why you see a lot of nobles go Magic Knight, just because they are, without a doubt, one of the best 1v1 classes in the game. Looks like we got a welcome back Noob Flux. Thank you very much, fellow Italian. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. So we got the next round.
Yep.
Uh,
Love Toe?
It's I believe it's a French name, so there's probably a different way to
Oh wait,
pronounce
then
that.
so you add a bit of bass, you had a bit of nose,
Yeah,
and
you
then
got to put
Loveton.
a little bit of accent into that, you know. Levateur, like Levateur. I don't know.
Loveton.
And then we got Sanji. So Magic Knight versus Priest. Yeah.
What?
Oh, misclick.
What happened?
Stop PvP. It looks like they're having a little pause in the PvP. Ragson Gaming, Ice, you bad. Ragson, please go back to France.
Oh boy, you're in a good mood today.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot he's already in France. That explains a lot.
What was happening now? I don't. LPTM.
Yeah, so it looks like someone misclicked,
Mhm.
and they're stopping the PvP. Sanji misclicked, and I believe he misclicked to forfeit or used a potion. Oh, there you go. Sanji used a potion.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it was probably in his quick cast bar. He misclicked and he
Yeah.
hit the potion. And these things can happen. And unfortunately,
That's an out.
yeah, unfortunately, that counts. Unfortunately, it's a lot of unfortunately for my unfortunately today. But yeah, unfortunately.
Rule is rule. Yeah, that's what I want to set. Rule is rule, and even if it's a misclick, you know, you can prevent it by just not adding it to your quick bar, or rather removing it just for the fight.
I think the way most people's skill bars are set up, the potions aren't really near their main skill keys usually. They're usually like, they don't, not many people need to use their potions. So most of the time, they're usually on the far right side of the keyboard.
I think when it comes to PvP in the war zones, people do tend to use a lot of potions, don't they?
I have no idea anymore. It's been too long.
Maybe someone in the chat can answer us that, but I think potions do play a big role in fights in war zones.
Probably, I just don't see the point of using potions in war zones. You're going to die regardless.
So we have Aizen versus Licken. You pronounce it differently, don't you?
Okay, if I can find a person's name. Eisen versus who?
Licken?
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if that's Lincoln or Lycan or I believe
That
it's Lincoln
was
or linked or link. I don't know.
That was a quick teleportation right there. So we know Aizen is a very strong opponent because for some reason everyone keeps missing him. I don't know what it is with this guy. He has an incredible damage output, but everyone keeps missing him. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so this could be to do with gear differences, could be to do with essences. It looks like Aizen's build is mostly HP. So I reckon he's getting most of his avoid and source of dexterity from his actual gear set and essences. Be interesting to see what his gear set and essences are like afterwards.
See, if that's true,
But
then
Lincoln is
that's
literally missing everything.
yeah. And if that's true, what you just said, that he gets most of his dexterity and avoidance rate from his equipment, then that's exactly what the stats from essences and all that are intended for. Because you go full, you go full HP build, and then you're lacking other stuff, like you're lacking of, dexterity, you're lacking avoidance, you're lacking hit. And that's what essences are there for, to accommodate for those, for the lack of those stats.
Okay, looks like Aizen did win that one in the end. So let's just check his equipment now. So its equipment it's quite high level. It's not maxed. Mostly plus 12 and plus 10 equipment.
Yeah.
He does have a lot of physical avoidance and dexterity
Yeah.
essences, though, as I thought.
Yeah.
So plus 6, plus 4 states, that's 10 dexterity, plus 46 avoidance, and plus 10 dexterity is around 30 avoidance. So that's 76 avoidance per set, like per equipment piece.
It's
So
quite a
add
lot.
those together, and that's around about 304 dexterity, well, 304
crazy.
physical avoidance added on, and that's not even including the benefits he gets from his other items.
Yeah. It's incredible. And Kurone is asking, why can't I reduce the quality? That's because we don't get to choose, unfortunately. Or rather, we get to choose the quality, but Twitch gets to decide if they want to offer reduced qualities, which in this case, they don't have the capacity, it seems like, to offer reduced qualities. So all we can offer right now is the source quality, which is 1080p 60 FPS. Wink, wink.
For those of the people in the chat who said welcome back, thank you very much.
It looks like I1 just got this win.
No, Cyclone had a bust. It looks like Cyclone was actually killing himself. So
Alright.
the actual matchup is Upper Slayer versus Cyclone. So Sniper v Gladiator.
More followers, more possibilities, and more followers equals PvP with Iceflux and me.
Potentially. We are planning to do another stream of content soon, aren't we,
Yep.
Celty?
Yes, we are. I don't. Do we want to tease it?
I don't know if we want to tease it, but let's just say you players will have an opportunity to annoy us to the max.
Yeah. That's a good teaser. We don't know when we're starting yet, and we don't know which days or how regular we will be doing it. But we are definitely working on another series of stream that goes alongside the PvP League.
Sweet.
1,000
So
likes
like,
and Celty will make ASMR. No.
unfortunately, Celty does that regardless. You don't even need to give 1,000 likes. Just poke him and he'll do it.
Yeah, sometimes when you join the chat, the voice chat in the Giiku server, sometimes. Ooh, that was just a 10k sniping.
Yeah, so this matchup seems to be going in the favor of the sniper right now, who's just playing basically hit and run. But Gladiator does have some mana still, so he can easily pull him to him. But Upper Slayer cleverly kept hold of this burst shot to prevent him from being in range of the Gladiator. So this does look like just like they're both recovering, but does look like it's in the favor of the sniper right now. Another 10k hit sniping. Burst shot again, no way for Cyclone to escape. Again, that's 100% move reduction, so Cyclone is pretty much standing there, just taking all the hits now. And slowly and surely, he will whittle to 1 HP.
Yeah, hard time for a gladiator to catch up to a sniper if the sniper plays the way upper is playing right now.
2 health bars on the same screen. That looks almost professional. Yeah, unfortunately, Celti doesn't want to display the HP of the opponent, so
I do.
that's why
No,
I
no, no, no,
see
no.
all of this.
I am, but it's not picking up. Hold on. All right, I know why it's not picking up. There you go. Now it's picking up. And we do that like this, and boom. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good. And now you've just hidden my one. Oh, no, you haven't. There we go. We're
No,
good.
no, I haven't. Well, I had, but I fixed it.
Sweet. So sorry about that technical issue. Celti isn't very technical prone today.
Yeah. I think I'm what people call a boomer.
I have to agree. I had to
Yeah.
remind you so much today.
Right, so it looks like we have Ragusen versus Iwan. Is that correct? Or is that just another...
Ragusen v I1,
Yeah.
that is correct. And this is the actual PvP that's happening right now.
Yep, that is.
Ragusen is Crimson, but because he's got Protection of Mana on, it's just taking out of his MP instead. Now, I believe Ragusen is probably quite heavily invested on Wiz, so his MP is probably enough to sustain the Crimson Dust damage.
And I think if I know that, excuse me, if I know that correctly, you get more MP from Wisdom than you get HP from Constitution. Am I right?
That is correct, yes. Now, that was very close. Ragusen had no mana, and if he did not hit that lure, he would have just been a sitting duck. So he got very fortunate with being able to land that lure. And now I1 is changed his set, trying to recover all his HP, and hopefully he will survive the entire combo that's about to come down on him.
Well, he survived the first combo pretty good, so there's a good chance he's going to survive the next one.
Yeah, I mean, depends if the damage output's there, depends if anything misses or...
Is that a Court Magician with Magic Knight skills?
No, that is just a Court Magician with Court Magician skills, plus Noble skills.
But he used Phantom Grief. Yeah, I mean,
That's a noble skill.
I know it's a noble skill, but it's generally used for Magic Knights.
Yeah, so maybe he's just incorporated a way to use it in his combo, or he didn't have something up in time. No idea why he would try to use that as a Court Magician, but...
I guess maybe for more damage output, you know, if you go full PvP.
I know it does also decrease attack speed, one of them, so potentially he was just trying to add debuffs onto I1 at the same time.
That
Maybe he knew that he had no way to do the damage output in this combo, so he wanted to ensure that he could have another chance, maybe.
Because you can spam faster Phantom Grief than Fireball Max. Yeah, there you go. Because I know that when you use Shade, you as a Court Magician, you have like, I believe it's like up to 2 seconds downtime where you can't use, or 3 seconds downtime where you can't use any skills because all your combo is out. So it does make sense to use Phantom Grief, which has like basically no cast time.
I also, Ragusen did mention that you can spam faster Phantom Grief than Fireball Maxed, and that equals more damage. But looking at his equipment, obviously the damage from the carried output would be more overall than the actual rapier. So I'm not sure if the damage would end up being similar or worth the output or exchange for that. But it looks like
correct.
we do have the next PvP.
Yeah, which is Arlequina versus Vegan.
Yeah, another Shaman Priest. And it looks like Vegan got to fight twice this round. So this should be the last round for the first round.
If I remember right, Vegan lost the last match. Am I
right? They did, yes.
Yeah.
They basically just could not out-heal or heal up the damage that was taken.
And it's pretty much the same thing, but now the other way around. Arlequina is just trying to bring out the damage while... Sorry, no, it's actually the same way around. Vegan is trying to heal themselves up while the opponent is just blasting their damage.
Yeah, and that damage just went straight there.
That was brutal.
Touch of Death, the Sudden Darkness hit, all the skills is here, and the damage just destroyed vegan. And this is why they are a vegan. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
The one thing we learned from today's matches: vegans are weak. Always eat your meat.
Protein makes you strong. Do not forget protein.
Well, actually, protein does make you strong, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Oh, my timer's still on. Whoops.
Yeah, it's not being
Sorry.
reset. 8 minutes PvP, that should have been a draw. Our moderators forgot to announce that. Very sorry. We'll blame the moderators on that and Celti for his technical issue yet again.
Look, I have to physically press the button every single time. All right?
So much effort.
That is not effort, but that is something I have to remember. And in the heat of the moment, with all those epic PvPs, how am I supposed to think about a button?
It's a button. You're meant to press a button.
Okay, how about I give you the button and you have to press it?
Ooh, I want to press the button.
Yes, you will have the power to press the button.
The button to nuke all. Anyway, looks like we have got the next PvP.
Wasn't that the last one?
Oh yeah, sorry. First round is over.
Yeah.
I didn't read the chat. We'll start the second round.
Exactly.
So PM Raggerson with Flower. It looks like someone is in a very festive, flowery season. I don't really like flowers or gardens, so I would probably just whisper saying like something else.
But then you wouldn't participate.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't dare participating as a sniper.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare participate against an excavator. I don't want them to prove
playing
that,
excavator needs a lot of skill.
Yeah, the skill depresses skill.
So, we've missed you. Some more than others. I certainly did. What have you been doing? Have you done anything cool that you want to share with us?
I don't know about cool, but I have done a few things of which I unfortunately cannot mention on this chat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on this stream, sorry, due to PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
But I can say I've just basically had a little journey to a self-discovery journey, you know?
Okay.
It's one of those little paths you take, go for a little walk and adventure, find out about yourself a bit more. And yeah, just did that. I guess
Great.
the coolest story would be that I fell down the stairs.
Oh, God.
And I managed to break my wrist, but I thought that was very fun.
But how's your wrist doing? You all right?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I hope it was not your main hand. Or your strong
It is
hand.
my main hand, actually,
God.
unfortunately.
Oh, God. So how do you fall down a stair? Or stairs?
It's called waking up in the morning, not having a coffee, having to go to the kitchen to make a coffee, and then being sleepy still.
Right.
Right, cool. So, someone chat, like, where is Iceflux? I am in the game. You just won't be able to see me. If you want me to appear, I can, but I do not see the point of me appearing.
So, what I take out of this story, the most important fact is you like coffee.
Oh, coffee is just a lifesaver. Like, without coffee, you can't function properly.
How do you drink your coffee?
Black coffee.
Black. No milk, no sugar.
I don't like having sugar or milk in coffee. It's
Mm-hmm.
the caffeine itself that wakes you up.
Mm-hmm.
Milk and sugar to make it taste better is just a sissy way to drink coffee.
Are you calling me weak?
Well, if you drink coffee with milk and sugar, yes, I am.
But are you a person that like takes care of what coffee you buy and how you prepare it, or is it just coffee's coffee?
I'm very delicate with how I make my coffee.
Okay.
Being a former barista and everything, you kind of got to have a way to taste your coffee and make your coffee.
You're also former barista?
Former barista, yes.
Why didn't I know that?
Because you never asked.
Yo, no. Fair enough. What
If you, yes, carry on.
what coffee were you using when you worked as a barista?
We were using Peruvian coffee beans.
All right, never heard of those.
Well, they're from Peru, in case you
Yeah,
didn't know.
I kind of assumed so. Yeah, we were using what's called. They have two names apparently. One name is Illy, so ILY, and the other one I just don't remember. Or was it double L? And the other one I don't remember. Amici, I think, is the other name, as in AMICI.
Yeah, that one I remember or recognize.
I think it's the same brand, but for some reason they have two names. Don't ask me why. Or maybe they changed the name at some point. But that's a coffee that we used, and frankly, it's the best coffee I've ever tasted. It was great, but it's expensive, very expensive, as good coffee usually is. But like, do you have a regular coffee machine at home, as in, you boil water, or do you have like anything special?
Oh, I see. It looks like the second round is underway, though.
Yeah, it is.
We'll ignore Ragason's last comment. I'll
See,
quickly
that's
privately tell him off about that.
that's why I have the chat blurred.
Yeah, so Eretica will be announcing the matchup, so make sure you pay attention to him.
Yep. Vegan versus
Vegan
Eretica.
We're seeing a lot of vegans today.
Right? Now let's hope that Vegan can win this round.
It proved to us that vegans are not weak after all. So we've got the excavator versus a priest. Now, I don't know, is an excavator got enough damage over time effects and damage to stop a priest?
I think if an excavator would ever want the chance to win against the priest, they would have to play. It's hard. They would have to play over a long time. Generally speaking, no. I don't think an excavator has the chance to win against a priest. Because, well, for one, they don't have the damage, and they don't have the MP to keep up with the damage. They can run away and come in and constantly, do some damage and then run away again and heal themselves, but that gives the opponent, the priest, time to regenerate MP as well. And so this is a never-ending fight if they do that.
Yeah,
So,
and the other thing is that Master Recovery in this situation, with Max Prayer, it allows you to heal up to 8,000 to 9,000 HP.
yeah.
That is equivalent to probably the majority of an excavator's damage. And the MP use for that is like 700 MP. So it allows a priest a chance to spam that over and over with no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, we just saw that Master Recovery right there. And yeah, I mean, Eretica is just, doing auto hits and slowing down from time to time, but Vegan is just there healing themselves. So it's either going to be someone's going to give up, or it's going to be a time over.
So if Vegan beats Eretica, does this mean Eretica is weaker than Vegans?
Yeah, probably.
It's a lot on the line here, then. It looks like the Armor of Light has gone off now, so this is probably where we'll see all the damage over time, Gunkata, Poison Bullets. We'll see a lot of the damage output from Eretica.
Yeah, also a lot of stunts.
The problem is that because he's used all his stuns straight away, this gives Vegan a massive chance just to heal.
Yeah,
and now they've got Armor of Light back on, so this is going to be... Eretica's going to have to keep on putting the pressure. Hopefully, Vegan will be able to heal soon. He has switched to his healing recovery dresses. And just like that, hello, 100% HP again.
Yep. Oh, what was that then?
That was a stun.
Okay, I was a bit irritated because Vegan didn't fly back, but okay, so that was the stun to block the Master Recovery, but Vegan is just, completely healed up again with Shield of Light, and, well, Eretica is kind of running out of MP, so...
Well, this is what you're going to see now. You're going to see a lot of stuns, a lot of slows, and then recovering, trying to get the MP back. If you look at the timer, we are halfway through the allowed limit of this PvP. So if this reaches 5 minutes and they're both still just in a stalemate, this will end in a draw.
Yeah, see, what I don't understand is Vegan is not attacking. They would clearly have the chance to attack Eretica, but they're just healing themselves.
Well, I wonder if it's anything to do with vegans. Like, vegans aren't
No,
hostile
wait.
people, are they?
Wait. Is it? Oh no, they do have a carrion. I am.
Full support, priest.
Yeah, but you have auto attack, my friend. Use your auto attacks.
I think they're playing a true full support priest. A priest who only helps people. They don't want to hit people or hurt people. He is being a priest to his heart.
Yeah. So a pacifist.
There we go. But it looks like this will end in a draw.
Yeah.
Most likely. Unless Vegan decides to swallow his pride as a priest and become a full offense priest.
Or runs out of mana.
I don't see him running out of mana.
Yeah, me neither.
He's
Oh,
gone
God.
halfway through, and he's got 1 minute to last until this ends in a draw. I think Eretica is just like, okay, I can't do anything here. I'm just going to do what I can, but
So yeah, as you can see, even as an excavator against a full support priest, excavator cannot take down a priest. It's just not the damage there. And now Eretica is trying to pull off the entire combo again because the Armor of Light just ran out. But yeah, Vegan is just healing himself back up and just not enough damage.
25 seconds on the timer. Oh no, sorry. We are probably a bit behind on our timer. Maybe you pressed it wrong, but it looks like 5 minutes are up.
Probably. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's about 10 seconds different, so that makes sense. So yeah, that's a draw.
This is a draw, yeah. Kudos for the priest. Technically, the priest has won this at the end of the day by sticking to his full support ways. Vegan with the statement. Unfortunately, go on.
I didn't see you winning, Vegan. I just saw you not losing. That's a difference.
I mean, technically, maybe he's too weak to be able to hurt someone.
So what happens with a draw? Do they still get points, or is that 0 points?
I believe you... I don't actually fully know. Like, I never really checked on the draw side, but I'm pretty sure if there's like a big difference in your points, you'll still gain some points, but it won't be that much.
Okay.
But I don't fully know if it's made so you'll gain some points or if it will just be a flat out 0. So it looks like we do have the next round. Court Magician versus Sniper.
So Arazia just said depends on your points. As in how, Arazia? If you can explain that any further, that'd be great.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, if the point difference is big, you'll probably gain some points from the draw. So it's basically like an MMR. If you've got similar points, you'll probably gain nothing or lose nothing. Arazia pretty much just summarizing what we just said, though.
Yeah.
Which
makes sense.
Helpful. So yeah, Upper Slayer versus Tenor-Pain. Tenor-Pain looks like he's got Upper Slayer's number.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what it is, but Tenor-Pain is just not, you just can't bring down Tenor-Pain. A lot of MP, a lot of HP, a lot of damage, a lot of defense. It's crazy.
Well, I do agree. I mean, I can take down Tenor-Pain pretty easily. I have my ways. But yeah, in the actual PvP league, it doesn't know like anyone can really touch him.
I want to see you in the next PvP league season. You're always saying how good you're at PvP. I want to see you.
Well, that would require me leveling a new character to 105, and I don't have the time to do that, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to decline your invitation.
You guys hear that? I think he's chickening out.
Oh, says the one who won't even PvP me.
I would PvP you, but once we reach 1,000 followers.
Ice Fell player. He's scared.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know he's scared. Understandable. Look at how many good people that are incredibly capable of PvPs are playing in the PvP league. I mean, I'd be scared to join. There's a lot of good PvP players here,
Yeah, like a priest who doesn't attack people.
but doesn't die either.
Exactly. Very, very OP PvP league. Anyway, it looks like we have got Vayne versus Lincoln.
Yeah,
Or Link. I'm never going to say their name right. I'm just going to call them L. They're going to be called L from now on.
it's just a licking. I don't know. Liking?
Liking. I don't know. Liking could work. We can always go for that.
So yeah, it's gonna. I think liking is. Or I think Licken is just waiting for the shield to run out, and that's what just happened. And now there comes a full burst combo. Is it gonna be enough though?
Well, we got the lure, so that whole combo did 19k damage, so we can see that clearly, and the damage overtimes are still happening. So Vayne has no chance to recover their HP because the damage overtime effects was still happening. So in order for Vayne to survive the full combo, they're going to have to make sure they recover more than 19k HP before Lincoln gets his whole combo back. And Vayne's only got 12k here, so this looks like it'll be over unless a lucky miss happens. And that is it.
Yeah. So that was a win for Licken, thanks to his combo and hitting with the lure. And we have Sanji versus Kaznoob.
Now, I don't know where Kaznoob is.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, sorry. The players have been pronouncing names in ways that they find it funny. It's actually Kaznoob, not Kaznoob.
Right.
So we just basically offended a player. How bad of us?
I just read the name. I didn't offend anyone.
It looks like the Kaznoob is AFK though.
He's at dinner. Someone said.
Yeah, so essentially means that they could either A, leave this PvP to the end, or B, it could be a forfeit. Whatever the moderators decide to do. And we'll see how this situation plays out.
Okay, they're going to wait, it seems.
So just like they'll probably skip this match and carry on with the rest. And if he's not back by the end of this round, he will be forfeiting.
Yep. It's it's kind of a funny move to apply for the PvP league and then just go AFK eating dinner.
A man's got to eat when a man's got to eat.
True.
BRB, I'm going to eat.
No, you won't. You will wait. Ice. He's still here, guys. He's just messing. Ice? Ah, there you go. I was wondering for a second.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just abandon you.
Yeah, you kind of did for 3 weeks.
That was worth it.
Ah, good to have you back, man. Right, so we have Arlequina versus I1. It's going to be an excavator versus a shaman. Do excavators have better chances against shamans?
Well, this is actually... Well, yeah, I would say yes, because shaman's going to be using a lot of their mana to actually do damage as well. So there is a chance a shaman can easily run out of mana, but there's also the fact the shaman can make the excavator run out of mana. So I think this is going to come down to how well both can handle their resources. The shaman will not be able to spam heal as much as a priest can. That will also play quite a big advantage in this, big factor, sorry.
Now, what I also see the excavator having an advantage here is they have the speed, meaning they can burst out their combo, slow the shaman down, and then just run away, sit down, and heal.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is why excavator's got a lot more advantage in this one. There's not as much heals to deal with, and at the same time, the shaman has to actually attack. So this isn't the case of a defensive matchup. This is offensive v offensive. And the excavators want the other player to go offensive.
Exactly, especially thanks to the Crimson Dust, which it seems like I1 hasn't used the Crimson Dust at all.
Or maybe he did, but he missed. We did see him missing a lot of his Crimson Dust earlier.
That's true.
So there could be a chance he was using it and we just didn't realize. Or maybe he just didn't feel like it was worth using it, or he was waiting for Touch of Death to come out first before he used it.
Yeah, see, something that I also know as an experienced excavator player is excavators do not have a whole lot of mana, so they actually have to make a conscious decision if they want to use or what they want to use. You know, want to use Crimson Dust uses so much mana that means that maybe I can use one gas bomb bless in my fight. You know, all those kinds of decisions have to be made.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like we have got Aizen v I-Win Judger right now.
Yep.
So straight away, Aizen did get the first bit of hit off, but it looks like he is suffering the full combo now. And I just don't really see the damage. That was 12k damage with some dots still happening, but Aizen is recovering the damage over time like it's nothing.
Yeah, again, an incredible amount of HP right there.
So the law is still ticking down, but the longer I-Win Judger waits to attack again, the more HP Aizen's got, nearly recovering the full set of HP. So he's recovered 55% of the damage dealt. So this is going to come down to Aizen will get a chance to do a lot of damage in a minute, and can I-Win Judger actually survive that damage? So we're getting some stuns. It looks like you're playing safe with the Lightning Shock and teleporting away, waiting for the Shade of Fear or Lure of Incubus to come up.
And there goes the sniping. Yikes.
Yeah, that was a big yikes.
And my game just crashed.
Yeah, my game just crashed too. So
really?
GG, well played.
We both crashed at the same time.
Yeah, so I have to agree. Nice game. So usually when the game crashes, I usually go and do something else.
Everyone crashed, it seems.
10 people offline, so everyone crashed. So
what?
Some sort of skill or thing used and just made everyone crash.
Wow. All right. Incredible.
Hopefully I'll log in and everyone will be able to see me. So I'm going to have to quickly run for my dear life. Uh-oh, they all see me. Run.
Right, I am back online. Perfect. Let's just give me 1 second, guys. I have to set everything up again. That was a weird crash. I never had that kind of crash. It's like the screen froze for a second.
I've had it a couple of times when I was sitting in City and there was these two players continuously PvPing and they maybe crash around 3 times in 10 minutes.
Wow.
I don't know if they were purposely doing that, but yeah, they clearly wanted me off the game.
Incredible. Okay. Something new learned.
Sweet. Shame.
So Aizen won? This is the moment we've all been dreading.
Yeah, so Aizen won. Now, when we all crashed, it was actually quite close. So it's a shame we didn't really get to see how Aizen managed to turn that around or win that in the end.
Unfortunate.
But these crashes do happen. And yeah, just got to live with it.
So now it's down to Lonery versus Libogos?
I'm just going to do it with a nice accent. It's going to be Lunari versus Labuga.
Now, I do see that I don't have your HP anymore.
I have... Ooh, hello. That's interesting.
Yeah. Alright, that's unfortunate. Now if you guys give me... I don't want to break in the middle of the fight. So I'm just gonna turn it off. Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna have to deal without it for this round, and then for the third round I will reactivate it. Right. So we have a gladiator winning this time.
Yeah, so this is what happened the last previous rounds when I was still around. The Gladiator was actually winning quite a few of the matchups. And I believe it was Lunary who was actually winning quite a few of them.
Yeah. That is
Until
true.
we had the infamous Gladiator v Guardian Swordsman.
That was hilarious. No, wasn't it Guard?
Some say that PvP is still happening to this day.
On a remote server.
Just in their own little world, just auto-attacking, waiting for the other person to give up.
So we have another gladiator, Cyclone versus Ragusen.
Yeah. It looks like Ragusen just corrected my French, saying, actually, Celty said it correctly, not knowing that I was actually taking the mick out of the player's name. So, yeah, moving on. Cyclone versus Ragusen.
I mean, aside from all the stuns like Shade and Lightning Shock and all that, technically speaking, a mercenary has a good chance against a noble, because they have a lot of damage, and nobles are very, I would say, how do you say that?
Fragile, delicate.
Delicate, yes. Glass cannons. Goodness.
So, yeah, and this is something that I think I've noticed a lot, is gladiators have the ways and the opportunities to basically wreck a noble.
Yeah, and I was just saw that. That was very close. Very close. But Cyclone got the win. Nice.
Yeah. Yet again, another gladiator win. We like seeing gladiators win.
Absolutely.
It's one of the underplayed classes right now in the game. So it's always nice to see a lot more of those. So we have Rebecca v
Lobogos.
Lobogos.
Why so many French names this week?
Because there's a lot of French players.
Oh, right.
These people have been playing the game for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And back in old Florensia, the French community was a massive, big part of the community.
Really?
And obviously, nowadays, we're mostly seeing a lot more Italians. But the French community is still very big.
And looks like we have someone crashing.
Yeah, so there's a lot of crashes happening right now.
Yeah. So yeah, Lobogos crashed, it seems. Now the question is, okay, Rebecca says they want to start it over.
Yeah, so again, in these cases, it's always down to the moderators. But when it's like a crash, sometimes they will allow a remake. But if they crash multiple times, that's when it could be a bit unlucky. So let's just hope the crash doesn't happen again.
Oh, Ruggesen just said in the chat, I missed Lure with 1,550 hit. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Well, maybe you should get some more hit. Just a bit of advice. Well, magic hit. Sorry, not a hit. Magic hit.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be funny. Repair the servers, please. No.
Yeah, I will physically go there with a wrench in my hand and repair the servers.
I'll throw the wrench to you.
Perfect.
I'll do my little part of the game.
Yeah, don't forget the helmet.
My broken wrist, I'll be like, eh.
Don't forget the helmet. Very important. When you work on servers, you need a helmet.
Oh yeah, because you could crash. I think I've killed Celty. So yeah, back to the PvP. We've got Kaznu v Sanji. Magic Knight versus Core Magician. The Battle of the Nobles.
Oh god, that one got me.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It looks like Kaznu has lost this one. Are you alive? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh god, that was so bad.
That's what makes it funny, though.
Because you just crashed. Oh god, no. Oh boy. Excuse me, I'm back.
Are you sure? You rebooted your
Yeah,
system.
yeah, I just need some water.
So you've rebooted your system. Cool.
Yeah, with the wrench in my hand.
Sweet. So unfortunately, Lebogos has not logged, so they are giving the win
Mm-hmm.
over to Rebecca. It's unfortunate, but 1 minute to 2 minutes is enough time to be able to. Oh no! Look, he has logged. He is here. Maybe they will change their decision or change their answer.
Yeah.
We'll see
I
what the moderator
mean,
decides.
maybe slower system. It can take some time.
For sure.
Okay.
So Ragson is aware. I don't know if he's listening, but if you've done the fight on the website, you will be able to undo it.
Yeah, that's what Eretica just said.
There is the option to undo a previous fight for the moderators who are listening. So it looks like we will get the fight happening.
Yeah, perfect. It's very noble from Rebecca to let this happen.
Yeah, it's like some people will just be like, "Yeah, I've got the win, whatever, bye bye."
Yeah,
But this
I
person
would
clearly wants us to actually fight.
I would definitely be that person.
Now imagine this is me v you. This is Sniper v Excavator.
I don't crash ever.
But we can see how two of our players will handle this matchup.
Let's see, okay, so they're fighting all the way over there for some reason.
Clearly, they want all the attention from people.
So it looks
And
like Lebagos is missing quite a lot of hits, or just not doing the damage, while Rebecca is having a rather easy time melting
yeah, and
their
it looks to
opponent.
me like Lebogos was having some issues with lag or something because he wasn't actually using many skills or changing his weapons very quickly or at all.
Yeah.
Uh, so I wonder if he was actually experiencing some technical issues. But yeah, it ended up being Rebecca's win in the end. The commentators confused as beep.
All right, so the second round has ended. While the second round, or while they're preparing the third round, I'll go into the short break real quick, and I will try to fix the missing health bar. While I'm sure Iceflux has a cool story to tell us.
Once upon a time, there was a Celti.
Oh God, this is about to be terrible.
Oh, about what?
This is about to be terrible. The story.
I don't know. I know quite a few stories about you.
You know quite a few stories about me. Now I'm
Yeah.
intrigued. Can you target someone real quick, please?
Absolutely. Let's target the person I hate the most.
Perfect. I just I was looking on the screen like, okay, is he targeting me right now?
I actually know where you are. I lost you. If anyone finds Celti, please can you call 999? Let me know. Thank you.
999? What's
Yeah.
999?
Emergency number.
Oh, it's the UK emergency number.
Correct.
That's a weird number.
So as we're into the third round soon,
Oh,
how
so
are
we're
the
back.
standings looking like?
Yeah, 1 second. I will pull up the chart in a second. Refresh it real quick. If Loleak decides to load, of course. Or maybe it's my internet. I've been having a lot of issues with my internet lately. Ever since Vodafone took over my ISP provider, it's been going down. Right, so we have Eisen on the first spot with 16 wins and 2 losses, followed by Tenopane, who has 9 wins and 0 losses. Very incredible. Then comes Lancia, I hope I pronounced that right, with 8 wins. And I won with the 10 wins and 1 loss. So yeah, we have 1 sniper, which I'm very surprised to see a sniper on the first spot. I didn't expect that.
I did.
Of course you did. And then we have two two Magic Knights on the second and third spot. Just
Correct. And
wondering.
one thing that's noticeable is that a lot of the players have actually played a lot of PvPs,
Mhm.
but players like Tenepane, Lancia have only participated in like 8 or 9 fights, and because they've been against higher point people, they've been able to easily get second and third. So this goes to show you don't have to attend every single week. As long as you win your matches, you still have ways to catch up.
Absolutely, yeah. But I mean, also, if you look at Aizen, I mean, he's still in the first spot, and I assume that's because he just does a lot of fights. So it can go both ways.
Yeah, there's a lot of players who actually really enjoy PvPing, and they attend because they really enjoy that.
Yeah.
This isn't like the case of you have to go to Realm and get into loads of wars. They can
Yeah.
actually just do a proper PvP.
So if I look at the list, who do we not see today? Nobi, I think, is not here today.
Nobi is on the chat. He's too busy spamming everyone with essays, but he
Okay.
is around.
And we have Loner is here. Lovato. I don't see Fufu today.
No, he's participated in one and then he's not appeared again.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, we have a lot of participants here. Oh, and vegan all the way at the bottom.
No surprise there.
I mean, he's not fighting. He's just trying to
Right, I've got to
survive.
admit, for someone who doesn't fight, 2 draws.
It's
He's managed to get 2
yeah.
draws without being able to fight. So whoever got the 2 draws against him, you're both very weak people.
So that was Lobagos and Eretica today. And
Wow.
both times he got +5 and +6 points respectively.
Well, there you go. He got some points for those. And even though he's losing, he's not losing that many points either. So draws are actually getting in points.
Absolutely, yeah, of course.
Oh, just like people want me to just show myself, so I shall quickly go and then I'll do a little angry and I'll do a little bit of I love her, and then I'll do a little bit of a laugh at Retica because it's Retica, and then I'll hide again.
I was hyped for a second that you would show yourself on a face cam.
No, that's not happening. Like right now, definitely not.
But you guys remember, what was it, 5,000 followers, and we'll have a face cam from Ice.
Whoa, I never said I was going to do a face reveal. That was you who was going to do a face reveal.
Oh, no, that you just cannot remember. I'm pretty sure the entire chat will agree that you said that. Am I right, chat?
They're just going to say yes because they want to see a face reveal.
Yeah, but it's because you said it. 5,000 followers, face reveal.
That was you who said that. Anyway, it's like they are collecting people for the 3rd round still.
Yep. Now, that was another thing. How long are we here again? So we're here for an hour and 13 minutes. Okay, subtract 5 minutes. 1 hour and 8 minutes. It took on Bergrun last week, I think it was 45 minutes, and we were done.
Yeah, so I think the amount of people who participate on Lux side are a lot more than Burr. And that's not just because of the fact maybe more Lux are interested in PvP, but Lux itself contains double the amount of players as Burr, usually during the active online peaks.
Okay, it's incredible.
So the majority of players do play internationally. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, that makes sense.
It's like the list is still being collected.
Yep. Looks like for the 3rd round we have the most or the biggest amount of players.
And it's always funny reading this actual game chat because you just start realizing how old players actually are, which is about 10 years old.
Which is, of course, not allowed since this game is PG-13.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't add myself.
Looks like one of our moderators didn't add themselves.
Great. Good job, Redica. Right there.
Ireska showing everyone why he fell so hard.
So you said that before the relaunch, the French community used to be the biggest one or a big one?
It was one of the biggest
One
ones,
of the biggest ones.
alongside the German community and
Mhm.
obviously the Spanish community. Those three were definitely three of the biggest communities in the game.
So has that shifted in regards to the
Yes.
days?
So since a lot of marketing has been happening for Florencia, we picked up a lot of players. Let me just say our Discord server compared to 8 months ago is over double the amount of people on it.
Oh, that's
So
insane.
we do have a lot of people who've actually started playing Florencia new, and a lot of them have been Italian players.
Mm-hmm.
You probably notice a lot more Italian people. There's a lot more Spanish people still, and yeah, those two seem to be the ones that have got the most players right now, alongside the Germans.
Okay. So for the first fight, it seems like we have Aizen versus Vegan. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and straight away we've got rest in peace vegan, but vegan's just
Oh,
saying I win. Vegan's like I will win, but
well, I'm a
how?
bit confused now. So apparently, Vegan won. No, sorry, that was just Vegan announcing themselves. But it still says Aizen versus Vegan. So where's Aizen? Not here apparently. Okay, so now it's Lunary versus Jasmine or Jassim rather.
Jasim.
No, it's with an M. Jassim.
Yeah, so Gladiator versus Court Magician.
Oh boy, I love those fights.
It's always fun. It just the Gladiator probably makes a lot of people like, oh my god, my heart, sort of thing. Because as soon as that Gladiator swings that sword at your face, you're just like, oh god, bye bye HP.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the gladiator doesn't come up to you, you're fine. But as soon as the gladiator actually reaches to you, you're in big trouble.
But unfortunately, the Gladiator does have the Force, so he can just pull you into him,
And of course.
He's secretly a Jedi. Gladiator is a Jedi with a lightsaber confirmed. See? Using the
Wow.
Force.
Yeah, that was a very good
wielding his
timing.
fancy lightsaber. But yeah, he cancelled the teleport, he got the stun, and he's already done half the Court Magician's MP.
Yeah.
A quarter, sorry. That is insane. And we know that a Gladiator can survive a combo.
Absolutely.
They've got the defense.
So it now comes down to will Jassim hit the lure, which he just did. So that gives both, well, not just Jassim, but both parties enough time to regenerate themselves. And I think Gladiator do have a lot of HP regen, so Lonary might be able to regen a big portion of his HP right there.
So Mercs get the most most value out of using con. They get the most HP recovery, the most HP overall. And he was getting 1,500 HP every couple of seconds, which basically equals, like, he heals equivalent to half the damage he just took again. So in total, he only took 5k damage for that entire combo after healing back his HP.
So now it's gonna start to be a, what's that called? Game of catching.
Yeah, so we're basically gonna have Lunary just waiting for the opportunity where Yasim just gets too close and he pulls him into him. But at the same time, Yasim has got all his mana back now. So
Fox and Rabbit. Is that what you guys call it? A game of Fox and Rabbit?
no, it's more cat and mouse. That is the main term for it. Cat and mouse.
Right.
Cat will be waiting to go on the prey, and the mouse will just be like, "Get me out of here."
Yeah. So that was just another combo, which again is not really bothering Lunary too much. Here comes the lure, and it's gonna be another regeneration time. And honestly, if it continues like that, I do see, and I'm sorry for that, I did forget the timer again. But if it continues like that, it's gonna be a draw.
Yeah. We are saying that Celti just cannot handle the responsibility of pressing a button. This guy works with Giiku Games, everyone. He can't even press a button.
So we will change it next week so that Yeah, I've got your name. Great. Ice has to press the button.
Hey, pressing a button is pretty easy, pretty simple.
That's what you say now.
Well, whilst doing this, I'm multitasking, so yes. Cool. So the Gladiator has caught Yasim, and Yasim has no mana.
Yeah.
So all he can really do is potentially teleport away. But
And
this is the,
that's... Sorry?
this is the issue though. As soon as you run out of mana, you've got about 7k HP.
Yeah.
You are going to get nuked, and I mean nuked.
And that's when we see the strength of a mercenary with their... Even with their auto attacks, they do a massive amount of damage. Like, that was about 3k per hit, auto hit. That was incredible.
Yeah. And two-hand mastery plays a big part in that. I've seen Gladiators hit like 4k damage.
It's insane. So next match, we have Rebecca versus Licken.
Yeah, Court Magician v Excavator. It looks like the Crimson Dust went on straight away.
Yeah.
And that is kind of the best way to approach this. Delay the Court Magician from being able to do much damage, and use this time to try to deplete their mana a bit.
And it also blocks them effectively from using their entire combo, as you can see right there. There comes the shade, but yeah.
And they will have enough time to do a combo still, or some sort of damage, but it will not be enough damage.
And so that was a miss from Lightning Shock.
Yeah, they've technically delayed the entire combo.
Yeah.
And another Crimson. This is just... Who says Court Magicians are overpowered? I can clearly see that an Excavator is overpowered.
But now the problem arises. So Rebecca has lure. Licken has the time to regenerate, and Rebecca is out of mana, and we all know as soon as the Excavator is out of mana, bad times happening.
Yeah, well, the other thing is obviously Lincoln will not have lure up after this combo, so Rebecca will be able to live and survive. So we can see if they start doing the stun game, recover a bit of HP and MP, and see what happens from there. But Rebecca landed 3 Crimsons in a row, completely delayed and prevented the Court Magician from being able to play their game.
Yeah.
So kudos to Rebecca. Definitely played this really well. And another Crimson Dust. Court Magicians nearly run out of mana again. Will they both regenerate, or will they actually just try to pressure them? And it looks like they're both regenerating.
Yeah, it looks like they're both regenerating. Licken is coming back, and there is the lure.
I personally would have just kept pressuring the Court Magician. They were lower mana. I wouldn't have just given them time to actually get back into it. And now it just comes down to, can Rebecca survive the combo?
The mana is looking good again for Rebecca. So
it looks like there are some mind games going on.
Yeah, in the party chat.
It looks like they're trying to mentally get into each other's heads. And Nobi is just edging it on. It's just like, yeah, keep going into their head. Show them, whittle them down. But mentality is only one advantage to a computer game. As Rebecca surely and eventually loses in despair.
Yeah. So, very good played from Rebecca, I have to say. Very well played right there. She used the Crimson Dust effectively, how it's supposed to be used. With the Crimson Dust, you can delay the entire Court Magician's combo because they're effectively gonna almost kill themselves probably if they use the entire skill set. But if the lure hits, it's kind of game over because lure just gives the opponent time to regenerate fully. You'll have the time to regenerate as well, but it's not gonna be enough most of the times.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Rebecca played that. I don't think they could have played that any better.
Yeah,
they
definitely.
Really played that solidly and really good.
Absolutely. That was a great match. So now we have Rain versus Labagos. And that was just a potion. Oh boy.
It looks like another misclick. And you would have thought that after someone else had done it, people would have actually removed their bots or consumables. And yeah.
All right, that was a win for Rain.
Just like rain has rained over the parade. Don't mind me, my puns are just getting worse and worse, but you know. So we've got Upper Slayer v Sanji.
Just remember to crash thing again.
Just so you know, Sanji is shorter than Upper Slayer, so this is more of a lower Slayer. Or a shorter Slayer.
Can we all just have like a face palm, like a collective face palm?
I think everyone just got to say, can you just shut up, Ice? Can you literally just go away?
Ice, we didn't miss you. Please leave again.
I'm like, okay, guys, bye.
Oh boy. So we have okay. Let me get this right. Magic Knight versus Sniper.
I think that's the first time you haven't called a Magic Knight Court Magician today.
No, it's not the first time. I do spell it out quite often correctly. Oh my! Oh,
Jesus.
why was the Shade of Fear delayed for so long? Wait, is it still going on?
Yeah, it's
Sanji
still...
actually survived.
That was so close, and Sanji survived with like 200 HP.
Wow!
Literally,
How
200
lucky.
HP. Oh, 20
20.
HP. I added an extra 0. But
That's incredible.
that is insane, and we are going to get the full combo off right now.
Yeah.
People who are viewing can't see the HP yet again. So yeah, 20 HP though. Upper Stair on his last 5,000, and the damage over times will end this one. It looks like 1 HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Upper has lost, but
That was.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh my god. Okay. Go to
20 HP. That is just triggering.
Wow, that was yeah, that was. I don't. Why was the Shade delayed for so long? I mean,
I don't actually know. It looked like they were both fighting. I don't know if Upper got like a crit or something or a stun, but it just looked like the Shade was just delayed.
yeah, it's incredible lucky. Oh my god.
20 HP. That's just crazy.
Ruggesen versus Cyclone. Oh, all right.
Cyclone 3.
So
Cyclone 2, sorry.
up. They're too fast. There you go.
Yeah, and this is yet another Gladiator v Noble, and we've been seeing a lot of Gladiator v Nobles, and it's always ended well for the Gladiator.
Yeah.
It's always ended with the fact the Noble can do enough damage, and the Gladiator can do enough damage to get past the MP and then literally destroy them. And using the Force like that, it's already made Ragson lost a lot of his MP. The good thing with as a Magic Knight though is you can actually delay the attack speed and reduce the attack speed and the movement speed of the Gladiator.
Yeah, but the thing is, as a noble, again, if you play correctly, you can just teleport away, slow the enemy down, poke a little bit. And yeah, Cyclone's gonna use the how you call it, the Force every now and then. But if if you have the HP, the mana, the protection, however, you're gonna survive it and just teleport away again.
Yeah, absolutely. But nonetheless, it was a pretty good PvP for Ragson,
Yeah.
who pretty solidly beat the Gladiator, whereas the others have struggled in the past. It looks like we have got Tene Pain v I1. Excavator v Court Magician. Now, we did see the other Excavator handle this matchup really well. So will we see a similarity here, or will this go one way?
It's gonna be interesting to see right off the bat. So there was no Crimson Dust.
Yeah, and without the Crimson to go straight away, you pretty much don't avoid their main combo. And this is where you can pretty much just say rip sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Now there is the Crimson Dust, but at this point it doesn't really matter too much. And I did see... Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so you probably saw its mana jumped
Yeah.
quite high,
Yeah.
and that was just because they switched their dress. And
Okay.
there's dresses that can give plus 20% MP, and as soon as you change it, you're pretty much losing a good 6 to 7k MP. So there
Crazy.
was no consumable, if that's what you thought. It was just changing outfits.
Yeah. Now, for a second, I thought it's a consumable, but then I realized, okay, it isn't, and it seems like a big portion of the players crashed again. There's something
Yeah,
going on.
everyone is crashing. We got to help apparently. Okay. Wait. I got this. I'm helping. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I do not know what's happening, why the crashes are happening. If you
Oh,
guys have any clue why the crashes are happening, please let me know. Send me a DM, a screenshot, whatever you got, and I'll be looking into it, or we will be looking into it.
yeah, and it's just one of those things where there's quite a few things that can cause crashes and these sort of things to happen,
Yeah.
but we need to be able to pinpoint these. And once we've pinpointed the main reason they crash, then it's a lot easier to be able to. Tenno, can you just stop following me for 1 second? Oh my god, everyone's following me. Yeah, it's a lot easier to just be able to reproduce it and then fix it. But when you don't know the main issue, it's very difficult to be able to know what to focus on to repair that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've always been trying to say is we are very dedicated towards fixing bugs and crashes, but the problem is you cannot fix something if you don't know what is causing it. And finding the causes for crashes and bugs, for that matter, is a delicate situation. Especially in Florencia, but I mean, you with your background, Iceflux, you can probably give a lot of input on that regards too. That finding bugs is always a very delicate job.
It is. It's the case of, okay, we found the bug, but then it's like we've got to give the exact correct steps on how to reproduce it. Even if we can randomly make it happen, we then need to write the clear instructions for how to reproduce it. And if what we say isn't how it's reproduced and it was just done randomly, then we still don't know the actual reason to why it's happening.
Yeah, and then it's one thing if the bug or the crash causes every single time you follow these steps, but if you have a crash like this where you don't know the cause, it doesn't happen every time, it happens randomly, it's even harder to pinpoint what it is. And as long as you don't know what's causing it, there's no way you can fix it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this whole crash has apparently caused the PvP to be delayed a little bit, or is that already going on with Eisen versus Vegan? Oh, it is. It is Eisen versus Vegan.
Yeah, so we have got this matchup in the end, and I keep forgetting I'm not hidden now, so I'm gonna stand over here. So yeah, we have got the person who refuses to attack people versus the person who just wants to kill people.
Oh, I forgot the timer. There you go.
This is the case of Eisen is meat, and Vegan is the vegan, and now it's the meat v vegan showcase.
Yeah, but now that Vegan is out of Armor of Light, Eisen is just pushing the damage out.
Yeah. But can the heals come off? That is the question. Probably not. Eisen's just auto-attacking, not really using his abilities right now.
Hello, Fizzin. Good evening. Oh, there comes the Armor of Light again, but Vegan is running out of mana, and although I turned on the timer a bit too late, I'm pretty sure we're not even halfway through, so...
Yeah, we're not really halfway through. This is probably like a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Eisen has run out of mana. Vegan still has some mana, but he's going to have to use that to get full HP. And he won't really have time to regenerate, but normal Eisen, so... Could this actually become a draw? Both
I mean,
very low on mana, so...
He's just waiting until Armor of Light is running out, and Vegan is not going to have the mana to heal himself back up, whilst Eisen is pushing the entire damage combo out, so...
Yeah, sure.
Ragusin, that could potentially be. Yeah, I probably set the timer 1 minute too late. So if that's the case, then we're pretty much halfway through at this moment. So Vegan trying to regenerate a bit of mana. Ooh, was that just a miss from sniping?
The sniping did hit, but I
Oh,
believe
okay.
the ability afterwards missed.
Because it didn't look like it hit.
Yeah, and there's no mana for the priest, no HP, and
And
there's no way to
yeah.
survive. But don't worry, the priest can just resurrect himself. And it looks like that was the last round for today.
Yeah, looks like it is.
Yeah, it looks
Perfect.
like 3 rounds, 1 hour and a half. Bang on.
Yeah,
Good timing.
that was long, quite long, to be honest. Again, especially in regards to how long it takes on Bergrun. But yeah, no, like, man, it's great to have you back. Honestly, it is.
Haven't you heard? I'm taking another 3 weeks off.
Again?
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on that I need to focus on.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Ugh.
No,
Oh, it was worth a try.
no. Yeah, again, so to come back to what Ice has teased you guys a little bit earlier today, we are at some point starting off a second series, or what can you call it? A second series. We're starting off a series where it's gonna be live streaming, and let's just say you guys will have the chance to annoy us quite a lot, in fact. And I'm pretty sure you guys will annoy us quite a lot. I rather hope you guys will help us. We don't know yet when we're gonna start, but Ice, do you say soon?
We can start whenever, sort of thing. I don't mind, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I know a few players who are purposely going to target me and annoy me, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we will definitely make an announcement and let you guys know. And honestly, I mean, what do you say? If someone wants to follow along,
Yeah, if you want to join us and join our adventure, you're more than welcome to. We will be able to have a party after all.
yeah. But again, what it's gonna be and when we will start, we'll let you guys know in time. But for now, thanks everyone for being here, and thanks to the moderation team of the PvP League or for pulling that off every Sunday. Hope we see you next weekend, next Sunday again. You know, same time, same place. We're always here. With Iceflux, what do you say, Iceflux? Do you have anything to say?
Well, technically, I start again tomorrow. Like that's when I'm officially back on the team is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And all I've got to say is, do I have to come back?
Yes. I'm
That's a shame.
sorry. We need you here.
That's a shame. Well, I will be active on Discord. If you've got any DMs, any questions, feel free to poke me. I will start replying now. And if you have DM'd me in the past, yeah, I'm sorry, they're voided. I'm not answering this. And yeah, I will be on voice call probably after this as well.
Good. I'll be there as well if you guys want to join. And other than that, have a great evening. Take care of yourselves, and we see each other next Sunday. Bye bye.
Peace.